The other day in my intro to criminal justice class, a student took out a whole lemon and started to peel it. And then he asked me for the time. So I told him, and he went, "Oh, okay," in a sad tone of voice, and put his partially peeled lemon back in. He put his partially peeled lemon back into his bag, almost ashamed of his actions. My question is this. What should I do if this situation comes up again? What is the code word that I can use so I can get this man to enjoy his lemon in class? I think he's some kind of citrus sleeper agent, and I need advice. And that's confused and citrusy in Concord.
This is...
We have been getting... Listen. Before we talk about this, I just want to say we have been getting some fucking all-time questions from
the
y'all.
last
The past few weeks have been all-time questions, and I can't thank you enough for making this show palatable.
There's so many. I love our listeners, and I believe you. If you come to us with a question, that is a sacred bond of trust you put forward. I believe you. Except I don't believe this person because there's so many angles to this dangle that is just unimaginable. The fact that this person was apparently going to eat a lemon is like not even chief among them, but that they unpeeled, they unspooled this lemon a little bit, found out that the time was bad or wrong, and then put the partially unpeeled just going to let some of the raw flesh of the fruit touch the inside of my JanSport. What?
This kind of thing.
I really don't like artificial tasting peanut butter.
Do you do Reese's?
Man, don't put me on. Man, what are you doing? Don't put me on blast like that, man. What the fuck are you doing?
You said you don't do artificial peanut butter, and you expect me to follow up in
Well,
our
no,
snack segment?
I was hoping
It's Constitution.
No, I was hoping. Okay, bro. I was hoping I would get to walk away. Kind of people be like, "Oh, Lou's really into peanut butter." Now you're making me. Now you put me on the spot. Now I gotta say that I love Reese's, especially the Easter one. Son of a bitch.
Wow.
You guys can cut that though. You just lie. You can keep it.
I love a segment where we're like, and if you collect dice, you can fucking die. You have to cut the thing I said about Reese's out. You have
you
to.
You
cannot include
bro,
that.
my friends will see this.
You in the bathtub, 7 o'clock in the morning, your phone ringing off. Lou, this is your agent. I just heard from the Nestle Corporation. The advertisers are pulling out, and we are.
Lou, this is Joan from Nabisco. We were so excited to do that kind of that collab, and we just we hear or no, I guess it would. Hey, what's up? This is no, hold on. I'm gonna do a bit. Wait a second. You just gotta give me a second. Who am I thinking of? Give me 1 second, don't talk. 1 second, don't talk. 1 second, don't talk. Hey, what's up? Lou, this is Joan from Mr. Peanut. We were so excited to have you be the new Mr. Peanut. You know, the whole baby peanut, Mr. Peanut didn't work out, and so now, you know, we were gonna do a fun, diverse thing where, but we hear you love Reese's, motherfuckers, so, yeah, so I think that's gonna fall.
The idea of me getting on a phone call with David Kearns being like, so for the next season, Lou is booked out for 4 months. He's Mr. Peanut and he's going on a world tour. Mr. Peanut is back in a big way, baby.
I think there's something truly crazy to the idea. And I hope this isn't rude. They're like, just like being in Seoul, South Korea. just like truly like just because I just watched it like a Woodstock 99's like 250,000 people like, all lined up and be like, are you ready?
Huge 11-person K-pop band comes out. Lou, Mr. Peanut. We cut to backstage. You just like sweating in your costume in the post-show quiet. And someone comes out and was like, that went really well.
That went incredible.
That went really well. Yeah, man. Now, so some people want to see. I have you sign. People want you to come out. Ask Mr. Peanut. Of course, ask Mr. Peanut. Come in.
Yeah, of course. have more. And to answer the question you asked me before, I eat at the. I will the first narrative break. I always make sure there's snacks there. I think snacks are an essential part of D&D. In general, you can't have people be cranky. You can't have people. If people don't know where they can feed themselves or when we're going to eat lunch or those sorts of things, I think you get into a really bad space where people are unfocused and unwilling to commit. Like, I think it helps people engage with your narrative if you're like, we're going to... I just throw up. It's like full vomit.
Full dry, and it's just full dry, unshelled peanuts. It's happening!
I was trying to prepare for the role.
And ask for it extra hot. That way the chick behind the counter will know you can take the heateroonie. Drink 3 liters of aqua water a day minimum. I keep a water bottle attached to my bum bag like a pistol. Only this one fires hydration, not devastation. And I won't let you down, I'll just take you up. Up into the business sky. You'll feel, oh yeah, like you're making love. Making love to an aging Frenchman. When you enter a room, make yourself the center of attention. Talk loudly, laugh loudly. Adopt a wide leg stance and pull your slacks up high so there's a noticeable lump up front. Moisturize every morning. My thighs are pretty damn chunky, so I apply a sliver to the crease either side of my balls. If you're chatting to a lady in the office, place your foot on a desk and hold a banana next to your knee. And that won't let you down. And just take you up, 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 up into the business sky, and you feel like you're making love. Making love via your sewage outlet. Love via your sewage outlet.
I built her a house 5 minutes from mine. She can't get it.
Oh no.
She can't get it. But actually,
And
my
yet
mum is
still
quite funny.
always eating on the phone.
Oh yeah, trifle, M&S, M&S trifle. Yeah, she rang me twice last night. If I showed you my phone, you'll see my real name's Ross. She'll be like, Ross, why haven't you answered the phone? If she's just rung me,
Yeah.
then she'll ring me again. I've got like 3 missed calls. So last night, I then see my phone and think, fuck, she's had a fall. She's been attacked. She's being robbed.
Yeah.
Did I leave them Airwick air fresheners on your kitchen island? I swear to fucking God, look.
Also,
This is what I got last
if
night.
you got missed calls from her, you know that she's been eating all night because she's phoning you.
I've just got a text from her. So this is last night. Ross, did I leave your air fresheners? Just now, 10:31. Ross, where are you? I'm in your house. Why are you in my house? I'm at work.
Do you want to give her a call?
Should we ring
Give
her?
her a call, see if
give
she's
her a
eating.
call.
Come on.
Yeah.
She probably is.
Interesting if Linda's eating.
All right, where are you?
Oh, fucking hell, where you been? I thought you'd just been murdered, you know?
What, because I've not answered the phone?
No, I went in, couldn't see you, went upstairs to put the plugins in, you know, the things.
Air freshener.
Your bedroom looked like it'd been fucking ransacked. Papers everywhere.
I'm sorting out the beauty drawers.
Where?
I'm sorting out where all them face masks and everything. That's what's on the floor.
Been all round your ass. Oh, I see all letters there. I thought someone done you in. I went up the swimming pool to see if you fucking committed suicide. I've been all over. I've been in the office, put the thing up to shut the door. But you know, I phoned in there. I thought, where the fuck is he?
Mum, you phoned me once.
I thought, no, and then I messaged you.
Yeah, saying, where are you? And I've just seen it.
Yeah. Oh, God. So where are you anyway?
I'm at work. I'm doing a podcast for the book.
Oh, right. Well, sorry, I didn't know you was going out, 'cause I thought only you tell me you were out tomorrow. The telly was on. I've left it on 'cause I didn't know where you was.
Yeah, no, I left the telly on. It's fine.
All right.
All right, go on then. I'll ring you later.
You now.
All right.
Oh, God. What art tap? Looked in every cupboard I had.
Why do you think I've been in a fucking cupboard?
In case someone's cut you up or something.
In case someone's cut me up.
Well, I thought, where is he? He ain't told me he's out today.
Sorry, I didn't realise I needed to ring you to tell you I was going to work.
I'm on my way to James, but I thought I'd pop in on the way.
All right.
Go on
Did you
in.
find the air fresheners, by the way?
Yeah, I've got him.
Oh, good.
I didn't put them in the front room because I'm frightened of that velvet, so I put it up in the spare room. You know, the room next to yours, one of them.
Right.
In that bedroom, plugged it in, and the other one had run out behind the puffy at the top floor. I see the spider, I ain't touched it.
Yeah. I put the spider under the glass. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, under the glass, seen that. All right then, go on, I'll talk to you later. What time you on?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know.
All right, well, do you know your street door? When I went in, it sort of double locks itself. Why?
It's automatic, Mum.
Oh, all right, as long as you can get in when you get home, I ain't got to come out.
Mum, I live there. Of course I can get in.
Yeah, I know, but you say to me don't double lock it. I don't, but I had to turn it a few times to unlock it.
Mum, it's fingerprint. It's fine. Don't worry.
All right, go on then. I'm going to James just to freshen it up, and then I'll be home.
All right, Mum.
And then, do you need anything picked up?
No, I'm all right.
What are you laughing at?
No, just you. You just make me laugh. Right, I'm going.
Oh, go on, love you.
Love you, bye.
Oh, I went in the gym and all.
Right.
I've only done wearing that ass, only that property.
Well, I'm not going to be dead in the gym, am I?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps you'd worked out something's fell on you or something.
Right. All right, I'm going. Bye. Bye. Now, do you see what I've got to put up with?
That was brilliant.
Everyone thinks, oh, she's hilarious. Throw her up.
She is.
Well, she is.
Say you've got a Chinese community, but no Chinese people are represented on the council. The councillors, not the voters, can vote for someone upstanding from the Chinese community to come on the council to offer their expertise.
Right.
So they're co-opted from the community.
Right.
And to signify that, they get a special chain. Right. Anyway, so I was at a charity do up north, and
Was up north to you, like Watford?
no, it was up north. It was in Stockton. It was a charity to help daft kids, you know, and the parents.
Yeah.
Well, you know, daft kids.
Well, daft like a good laugh.
No, I got
Or
a bit
daft,
daft.
like as in, you know, not all that.
Daft behaviour and that.
Yeah.
Daft do that.
Fannying about and that.
Yeah, I don't want to upset anyone. Let's just say daft kids.
Yeah.
To help the daft kids,
The listeners know what we're talking about.
right? And guess who I'm sitting next to?
The alderman
The alderman. Yeah.
from down your way.
Yeah. I'm
Stockton alderman.
The dirty alderman. And he'd had a few. He kept like licking his lips, so I knew what he was after. What was he after, Andy?
A kiss.
He wanted a kiss, didn't he? So I go. Eventually, of course, I've got to go to the toilet for a Todd, right? So I get up and he doesn't follow. So I think, thank God for that. And I get in the toilet. And I'm sitting on the toilet, todding, and I look up. Do you know there's always a gap between the top of the cubicle and the ceiling?
Yeah.
I've always thought that must be for hand puppet shows. At some point.
Probably back in the days of the Empire. You know, we'll have had people in toilets that did them puppet shows.
Little puppet. I just don't understand that gap. It's probably a structural thing. Anyway, suddenly, quite a big, about 5-inch pair of plastic comedy, like hen-like lips are thrown under the door, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
This happened. Yeah. So it's, and on the words it has the words "kiss the alderman" on them. So fucking hell, he's out there, whatever. I opened the door. Absolutely true. The town clerk's there, the mayor, and all his cronies, right? And the alderman is sat in the sink in his undies, and they're all shouting, "Kiss the alderman! Kiss the alderman! Kiss the alderman!" So
What could you do?
So
What
I
could you
kissed
do?
him.
You cut your hand out, didn't you?
I kissed the
Trapped.
alderman. So
On the lips or just on the cheek?
I gave him quite a long kiss on the lips.
Right. Tongues?
No, no, just a really, I'll call it a nice kiss.
Yeah. Yeah.
A nice
solid
extended kiss
yeah.
on the alderman. Oh, I can't remember why we started talking about that, but
It was, you wanted to talk about your charity work. I think you wanted to show off about your charity work.
well, do
And
you
where
do
it got you.
charity work? No,
I give
exactly.
£3 to the NSPCC
But
now and again.
I give £1 a month to the
Just a quid.
RSPCA. Yeah, I do.
Saved you a phone call, hasn't it, Robert? Untie him. At this point, the vicar with the twitch crawled round the bed on all fours and undid the ties, and then he quickly licked my face before scurrying off back to the other end of the bed. The alderman then undid his dressing down and let it fall to the floor, right?
Oh, God.
So he was naked, apart from his red and custard yellow cowboy boots, right?
Yeah.
I've just had a sausage, Robert. Would you like one, Robert? Well, Andy, you know, I was a bit peckish because the hotel wasn't serving food. So, I mean, I said, yeah, you know. I said, yes, I
Hello,
would.
you.
Good lad, Robert. Pass me a plum rose, Keith. The vicar with a twitch scurried round to the alderman on all fours, gave him a plum rose hot dog sausage, quickly licked me face, and then he scurried off again. And the alderman untied me. Shift over, Robert, and let me in the bed, Robert. As he was getting in beside me, I felt the duvet being pulled slowly off the bed by the town clerk, so I'm laid there starkest. The clerk says, "You're going to be warm enough in a minute, lad. You won't be needing this."
Oh, my God.
The alderman lay down next to me and began to thread the hot dog sausage through the mass of thick black and grey hair on his chest, right? Right, there you go, Robert. Tuck in. So, you know, I mean, I couldn't resist it, Andy. I began to nuzzle into his chest hair and nibble on the sausage, you know. I kept getting loose hairs in my mouth and that, and I had to spit them out, but it did taste nice. Then the alderman's... Then the alderman started to fart, right? And the room began to fill like with a subtle meat and onion sort of fragrance. Then the town clerk and the town planner started farting, sort of adding chlorine and pork notes to the perfume.
Was the smell like horrible, but also like quite alluring?
I couldn't. I didn't want it, but I wanted more. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
It was really heady mix, like, and when I'd licked and nibbled up all of the sausage, I thanked the alderman, and I said, "Right, well, alderman, I better get off back to sleep." He said, "Haven't you forgotten something, Robert?" I didn't know what he meant. I said, "Haven't you forgot something, Robert?" I didn't know what he meant, but then the others started to chant, "Help me out, Andy. Kiss the alderman, kiss the alderman, kiss the alderman, kiss the alderman." Well, I don't know, Andy, what would you have done? Like, the air was
I'd
thick with meat and bleach and onion.
I couldn't have stopped myself from kissing him.
His massive chest was glistening with pork juices and saliva.
Sweat,
And his cowboy boots were at a really jaunty angle. So I went for it. And just as our lips met, he forced my mouth wide open with his lips and regurgitated a whole hot dog sausage down my throat. I was too stunned to speak, like, and as he got up and just left the room with his mates, as you can imagine, Andy, I slept like a log after that.
I bet you did. God.
So
yeah, but this will be the
so
one.
Cross.
I hope you're going to do what. Yeah, come on.
What is right?
Pick whatever you like, Esther.
What I don't think is going to happen.
Always slim people that love dessert, isn't it?
Hey, I'm the slim white guy of Mandeville.
It's always people that are like.
I love
slim
Esther looking at me for that. It's always these slim people who like it, isn't it?
No, you're.
Hey, you know what I want about Tubber? I don't like where this is going.
No, I'm not going any further.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, the dessert.
I do like where this is going.
I am scared.
Oh,
I am scared because I don't really know where to direct my anger in this room. I haven't had somebody. I don't think. I know I have had people in this room.
Yeah.
Throw me for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah. I have.
So you get quite angry if someone doesn't have dessert.
Yes.
So if you went out for a meal with somebody and they didn't have dessert, would you just get up and walk out?
Well, no, I would shout at them and threaten to throw them into Trafalgar Square, which is what I did to Ed.
Yeah, that's what he's
when
done
he
to me
ordered
before.
the cheese and biscuits. And so most people, I don't think there's anyone who, if they ordered cheese and biscuits in a restaurant, I wouldn't get annoyed about it instead of having dessert. If someone just doesn't have dessert, and they just pass on it entirely, I'm not delighted, but it's not as bad as. Cheese board is the worst.
Really? Surely passing is
no. Passing is not as bad. Cheese board is worse because it's real.
Okay, we're going down a spiral.
It's real bad. Cheese board.
But you get the sweetness from the chutneys.
No, you do not. What are you about to say?
I was going to say cheese board.
Fucking hell! Yes!
With some grapes. And
Lovely. Sweeten a bit of sweetness from the grapes.
So grapes.
The fuck?
Grapes, blue Stilton, some salty crackers.
Lovely. Yeah, really good.
hate it.
The thing is, James, you don't understand flavors because you need the grapes as your sweetness, and then you get the salty Stilton. It's lovely.
You know that's not true.
You don't understand flavors.
Oh God.
What would you have then after a curry?
Oh, a fucking pudding, maybe?
Yeah, like what?
Ice cream, sorbet, cheesecake, fudge cake.
Oh,
Fudge?
God,
What the fuck is fudge cake?
Chocolate fudge cake.
No one says fudge cake. It's always chocolate fudge cake.
Wow.
Yeah. Certainly not well, is it?
I suspect that Mike means in terms of my conscience. Because I'm right. Because I'm right, Mike, most of the time. I'm right. But if you were genuinely inquiring about my sleep patterns, I go to sleep, I sleep for 10 minutes, I wake up immediately, I'm awake for an hour, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning because I am a middle-aged man and I have to go to urinate. I'm then awake for 2 hours, I fall asleep. For 2.5 hours, I wake up.
Now, having spent long days with you writing, also the night sleep
I'll have a
doesn't
nap
end
in the
there.
day, you know that.
You'll have a nap in the day. Approximately, I think it was 10:40 a.m. normally. We'd start work at 10, then 10:40. You'd go for a nap because, and I quote, "My head's full of bees." Lads."
That's it, though, isn't it? That's the creative process.
Yeah.
Fill your head full of bees, have a nap. And they
I've never looked more babysat.
Yeah.
Your
Did you say
entire
baby
life.
slut? Is
Hey,
baby
Zach.
slut a thing?
What is baby slut?
Did you say baby slut? I thought you said you have never looked more baby slut in your whole life.
I got a
I've
lot of
had
thoughts
so
about
many
making grilled
girls-
cheese.
Yeah, me
If
too.
you-
What do you
if
do?
you
Because
wanna
I
get-
used those little confettis and they did not work.
Confetti?
Don confettis.
Like the confetti of
Shredded cheese?
the cheese confetti.
Is that like a little
do you
firework
call
that shoots out a little shredded cheese?
Shredded cheese.
Do you call shredded cheese confetti? Because these are all like the little. I love that. See, these are the things.
Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
good
on.
point.
He's
What?
maniac.
Grilled cheese sandwich. How am I supposed to be?
I use those little confettis.
I was racking my brain trying to figure out what she was talking about.
Wow, that's so fun.
Could be an event in your head when you ate beans and you didn't fart, and that's a proper thing for you that you've remembered. I didn't fart when I had those beans. What the hell happened to me?
Yes, one time we was having dinner, like family dinner, and I accidentally farted at the table. My mum lost her shit. She was like, "Fatiha, tomorrow you go Morocco forever," and I was like, "Okay, mum."
Farted.
It was an accident. Okay.
Morocco forever.
Yeah, she was pissed. She was like, "You are an animal."
Did you just claim to be your sister?
It don't work on my mum, just that mad grandma.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Good job she wasn't there. That walking stick would have gone straight up the butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck with that, Roy. Now, what was this proposal you said you had?
Yeah. I wondered if Steve and Wade Rudy wanted to have a stab at the palace job. I could put in a word for them.
Oh, that's very kind, Roy. Like a kind young boy helping a pensioner to find a banana he's lost, or to cross the road to the chemist's for his syrup of figs. What do you reckon, Wade?
Well, you know it's tempting, but I don't want to prejudice the cash payout I'll get when Darby give me the boot at Christmas and that.
It's a good point, Wade. And don't forget that next season Fun and Laughter Bars will have an exclusive concession at the Derby Stadium. They're like a chocolate kiss from a nougatine prince. Isn't that right, Casper? Bang on.
The yellow M&M is the funniest person alive. He's funnier than Kevin Hart. He's funnier than Larry the Cable Guy. The yellow M&M.
The second and third funniest people, Kevin Hart and Larry the Cable Guy.
Exactly. Here's my hierarchy of comedy. And then he's infallible.
The yellow M&M is the funniest guy alive.
implying that the yellow M&M is with us here in this moment.
with us.
Draws breath. Blood pumps through his veins.
Oh yeah, this guy. When I
playing,
see the
okay?
yellow M&M, I say, "This guy right here." This.
All right. Hey, my mom got me a cameo video from the yellow M&M for my birthday. So
No.
How much did that
yeah,
cost? How much did that
yeah, it was only $245. So shut up.
Was he very obviously reading in the corner? Hey,
No.
Lou, what's up? So sounds like you had a big graduation, and everyone just wants to say, "Hats off, go Tigers."
What are you putting on the hot dog?
This is the
before we
question.
move on
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
mains.
yeah.
I think we need to know: is it just a plain hot dog?
It's just a plain hot dog, and the yellow and the red. I think it's Heinz in the Odeon.
It must be
I
Heinz.
think it says on the bottles Heinz.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I'll buy into that. I don't suppose they fill them up with Costco mustard.
Out of order if they do. And you'd be able to tell.
How are you putting it on? Because obviously we can put it on in any style.
What I do is hold it like that, which is nice to have something that you hold like that, isn't it? It's not so often.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know people can't see, but you
cradle,
hold it.
the sort of
you
cradle.
cradle it, yeah. And then from one end to the other.
Straight lines.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay. People can hear how heavy you
This ketchup is.
You put the bottle down, so that's good.
And then the other side of the sausage, the other colour, the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with my finger, is that your ring finger?
No.
Your pointing finger there.
Index finger.
Index finger. I swirl them both together. Then lick the finger and say it's good to be alive. And then stroll to me dark seat.
Yeah. You've got to do that before you get to the dark seat.
Has your son adopted this as well?
Yeah. Isn't this nice? This shows the true bond between a father and a son, that he allows me to do his swirly mix with my finger.
But you do his first, I take it.
I do tend to. There's
because
yours.
you can't do yours, lick your finger, and then
No, that
do your
would-
son's. Yeah,
that
it
would
has to
be
be
wrong.
someone else's hot dog first, and then yeah.
I mean, I'm not much of one for like extreme cleanliness.
Yeah.
I don't sort of frolic around in dog dirt. But I'm not that bothered about that sort of thing. And I hope I've passed it on to my children.
How old's your son?
23.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
And he still lets you. He still lets you swirl his ketchup and mustard together on his hot dog with your finger.
Yeah.
So he goes to the cinema with you, 23 years old.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. There's nothing wrong with that. That's lovely.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Gets his hot dog.
Yeah.
Ketchup and mustard goes on, and then in plain sight of everyone, his dad turns and then and runs his finger around his hot dog and swirls it together. Then puts his finger in his mouth and says, "It's good to be alive."
Good to be alive, son. And yeah, I like going to the pictures with my son. It's good.
That's lovely.
I think it's lovely. But I would definitely, I would probably do a double take if I saw a
parent
23-year-old having his dad swirl his finger around his sauce.
Yeah, it's the swirling, isn't it? That's
I go, what's going on there?
Yeah. Well, you get all forensic on me. It does seem. It just seems like a little insignificant moment when I do it, but now it makes me look.
No, it's lovely.
The amount of times that I'll be thinking of an NPC in the upcoming part of the campaign and start in my head imagining how their physicality would be, and as such how they might sound, and I'll start like improvising dialogue and finding their voice, and then suddenly Marisha's like, "You talking to yourself?" I'll just be off in the hallway, be like, "Of course, follow me down this path." Yeah, no, I was gonna put my shoes on, and I had an idea. You heard nothing.
If you're a dungeon master and you need some voices time, just don't do it in the bathroom, because other people in the apartment sometimes need to get in there. And if you're in there doing voices time, then they might remind you that that's not the right place for that. And they might be brusque about how the bathroom's not the right place for that, even though it's very quiet and kind of meditative in there.
And it's good.
It's a great acoustic.
Yo, mine's bathtub. I get in the bathtub and I get weird in there.
Yeah.
This
is the real shit. We're finally saying it.
All right. It's a lush bath bomb and me just being deeply weird for an hour and a half in the tub.
I love it.
Ooh, okay.
I love it. For me, it was I can't tell that story.
Turn the cameras off.
That's
I
how we
will
have
start-
done.
to the same point of the awkwardness of voice time, make sure that like you don't fall into voice time when doing other things, like physical upkeep. Because then when your partner walks in and is like, what is happening here, it can be worrying.
Oh, you don't try to do the voices when you're in bed? Come on now. Come on now. You gotta bang it out as an NPC every now and then. What?
I post in the group chat like any coffee bears, and then like sometimes I get a response, sometimes I won't. Most of the time I won't. It's fine, whatever. And so I come downstairs from my room, and I think it's like any other normal day, and I'm in my boxer briefs, and I kind of stomp down halfway. And as I stomp down halfway, I see Eamon down the stairs.
I'm at the bottom of the
And he's
stairs.
walking to the bottom of the stairs, like near where the front door is. And I'm like staring down at like 45-degree angle. And I'm like, oh, Eamon, I'm a bear, aren't you, Eamon? All right. And I just start, doing normal things for the morning.
Yeah, this is normal, by the way.
This is normal.
And then so I just start, and he just starts laughing really hard. And I'm like, this is hitting Eamon a little harder than I thought it would hit him.
And I'm like, dude, like you can't.
Did you know that?
No, you didn't say
can't-
anything.
Well, no,
I
you
said
didn't say.
dude. I said dude.
You say, okay, fine.
I think
Yeah.
he knows in
Dude.
the back of his head that she's right there. which
Yes.
is-
Okay, so I'm just doing this, and then I start taking the sides of my boxer briefs,
And pull
and I
them
pull them
up.
up to the side so they look
you're-
like undies.
So he's got kind of like a almost,
so your balls show and
No
stuff?
balls. Nothing
No, no,
came
no,
No,
out.
I mean like because you create an outline. when
it's a
you do
little
that.
tighter.
I
Maybe.
mean, it's a little
You
tighter,
start to
But
get
it's not
jiggly.
that bad.
my hog is always going to be visible in any clothing.
That's
No.
not true. It's
No,
not
it's
visible
true.
right
You're
now.
wearing the
No,
thickest
it-
cut of
it-
Levi jeans, and your
it
soft dick
wasn't-
is just
it wasn't-
imprinted.
Yeah,
a
it look.
good
There's
thing that it
basically
wasn't
no,
visible.
It's like a kielbasa from the market.
That's not a large sausage.
What are you fucking packing then?
You
A
know.
kielbasa is like 13 inches long.
It's also called kibasi.
What?
It's kibasi.
No,
It's not kielbasa. It's
Our
kibasi.
Wait, what?
that's not true.
That's how you pronounce it.
That's like what Prezzo
I
would
thought
call
it was what he thought just until
It's
now.
kibasi. It's not kielbasa.
Prezzo would call it a kabussy.
You're getting out of it, but I want you to know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Anyway, so I'm starting doing this, and I'm like, Eamon, do you like this, Eamon? And I'm stomping, and I'm being weird.
And I'm
And Eamon
laughing
just
hard.
laughing really hard, and I'm like, he's in a good mood today.
Yeah.
I'm just making my friend laugh, and that makes me feel good.
You're not telling him to turn around.
Well, it's not behind me. I take 2 steps down the stairs, and all of a sudden, my vision cone, because it's like a double staircase, and my vision cone now is no longer obstructed to the rest of the entire dining room. And I walk down 2 stairs, and I see to the end, and Cutie's assistant, is just sitting at the table, just like doing work,
looking straight ahead.
just straight ahead. And I'm like,
and she
and
she spots a goblin.
I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. And I just run upstairs.
You made the Flintstone noise.
Yeah.
He goes upstairs, and I just like turn around to her, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, and she's like, don't worry about it. Like, I grew up with like 3 brothers. This is like totally normal. I don't care at all.
I go up,
And-
I put clothes on, I come down, and I just start profusely apologizing. I'm like, that was unacceptable, and I'm
You
sorry.
come down.
Yeah.
You come down wearing lingerie, and you're like, oh my god.
You're still here?
Oh no!
This is so embarrassing.
I thought you would have
I
left.
don't know if I've ever mentioned this before on the show. Once when I was very unhealthy, when I was at university, I had 3 pizzas in one day once.
Oh no, you've not mentioned that on the show or off the show.
It
I've
was
never
a
heard that
very
before.
big day for me. So I had a duck pizza at Bella Pasta for lunch.
The duck pizza in itself is fairly indulgent, isn't
Yeah, it was gross. I just wanted any way of getting like the worst food into my body. It was duck, but instead of tomato base, it was hoisin sauce.
Oh my god. and most people would go, and after I had that, I
Yeah.
didn't have pizza again for a week.
No,
but
no,
you
no,
went
no,
on
no.
twice more that same day to have pizza.
We had a show. I was doing a student sketch comedy show that night, and before the show, we went out and I got pizza.
Pheasant pizza this time.
Just from a takeaway. It's probably pepperoni with extra cheese. And then also, I remember this distinctly. But they had a thing running at the takeaway where they spun a wheel and you could win something. And I won a free garlic bread, so I had that as well. And then we went out and got pissed that night. And then about 2 in the morning, I ate a doner kebab pizza.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god.
And only halfway through it, I was like, "Oh, this is my third pizza of the day."
Only halfway you realise.
Yeah.
And the one that free garlic bread on the skinny loop. One of the best things that's ever happened to me was me and two friends went to Pizza Express and ordered our pizza. And
one of the best things that's ever happened.
Yeah, it was amazing. And we all ordered our pizzas, and one of our friends was a vegan, and his pizza just never arrived. And so they gave, but me and my other mate, our pizzas arrived. So we got all of our pizzas for free, and he still didn't get his pizza. Was the best part of it. So we left, and me and my mate, me and Nish Kumar, got a free pizza each, and our other friend had no pizza and nothing to show for it. It's
and
hilarious.
that friend was Ramesh Rangan.
Yes, it was. I loved it.
Just to see two people that you've eaten with, just enjoy their pizza because it had arrived promptly. Finish it in front of you while you wait for your food, and then be told that their food is free as a result of having suffered absolutely zero inconvenience.
The Kool-Aid. You drinking Kool-Aid to start your day? Really?
It's so good.
What kind?
Red. Kool-Aid is fucking awesome. It really is awesome. It's so good. Pour a little something for yourself. It's watered down. It's not too bad.
You really drinking
Ice
Kool-Aid?
cold. It's ice cold. Yeah.
You are drinking Kool-Aid.
Yeah. It's awesome.
You're drinking a fucking 64-ounce. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh. That's so much Kool-Aid. That's half a gallon of Kool-Aid. You're like, I'm getting my day started.
I'm sweating right now. Oh. I'm soaking fucking wet. Oh. That's the hardest I've ever seen you laugh.
It's the hardest I've laughed. Okay, hold on.
It's pretty good. It's not that. It's good, right? It's good.
You should drink 64 ounces. I try to drink 2 of them.
I try to drink 2 every day.
I feel sick.
Oh my god, I'm crying and sweating right now.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Oh. You know how like you don't realize how different you are until someone points it out?
Oh my god, I need to fucking lay down.
Your eyes are so bloodshot right now.
I love it. I don't know. I'm gonna be. Oh no! I don't know that there's another adult man in the country that has a fucking gallon of Kool-Aid.
Oh, you're crying.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. I'm soaking wet. Good thing I'm hydrated. It really is good.
I cannot handle this. So wait, take me through your morning. Because for people that don't know, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So, how does your day start?
Okay. I get up. I make a double iced coffee, and I drink that, and then I ran 4 miles. And then I make a big one of these. I get in the pool. I shower in the pool. And then I sip this throughout the day, and then I try to have 1 or 2 more of these. The pink lemonade's really good. Oh. The worst is that Isla and the two of us fucking murder these. Like to the point where when pandemic started, we had to get Leanne to go to Dollar Tree to get more Kool-Aid because we were going through so much Kool-Aid because we were just home.
I didn't even know you were into Kool-Aid.
Oh, I love it.
You've never mentioned Kool-Aid before.
Oh, I drink Kool-Aid every day. I love Kool-Aid.
You drink Kool-Aid every day?
Yeah, probably about 120 ounces. You don't think that's not adding calories though?
No.
It's not. It's low calorie Kool-Aid.
Yeah, no. Most doctors recommend it.
Oh my god.
What's with the other beverages? What you said?
Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. This is so. There's a guy here that works here. His name's Chris.
Yes.
And how many calories are in Kool-Aid?
Per serving. A serving is what, 8 ounces? So about 100 calories.
I get low calorie Kool-Aid.
Oh.
I'm fucking sweating. I need to stop laughing. I haven't taken my blood pressure medicine yet.
Wait, scroll back down. Scroll down. Hold on. Sugars. 25 grams per serving.
Wait. Look at the vitamin C though.
Yeah, that's true.
Finger down if you think Jeff Goldblum is sexual.
Put your
I would
finger
say
down.
no
I
one
would
but
agree.
Brennan.
I would agree with that.
No,
I would
I agree.
100%
Holly, are you for
agree
real
with
doing
that.
a bit right now that you don't think
No,
Jeff
that is the
Goldblum-
most neutered man I've ever seen.
Allie, look, can I just, all I'm going to say is this,
you
Allie.
kidding me?
I used to be a camera PA on Law and Order Criminal Intent during the years where...
So I know what I'm talking about.
Here's the thing. When I shook hands with Jeff Goldblum one time, and he put his other non-shaking hand on my shoulder and massaged it a little bit in our introductory handshake. And
oh my god!
I've never been more powerfully attracted to a person in my life. I mean, listen, maybe Jeff Goldblum doesn't do it for you, but watch.
Yeah, I mean, it must. I guess. Oh, who would have known?
Listen, I also have only dated women, and if Jeff Goldblum wanted to make out, I would. That's Dr. Ian Malcolm. That's the guy from Jurassic Park. You wouldn't give him a sweet little.
Dr. Ian Malcolm.
You son of a! You wouldn't kiss Dr. Ian Malcolm?
Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah.
Those kids
They
were
will
never
tell
around.
their parents as well. They're never coming over again.
What did you do today?
I went over to my friend's mum's house. Oh yeah, how was that? Yeah, we all put a nappy on a rabbit, and she was eating a lemon like an apple.
Okay. We're never going there again. We had potatoes for lunch.
What are your favorite GM snacks?
Yeah, Brennan.
Let me be clear.
Come on, you little hobbit.
This was put into this fucking questionnaire to come for me. And I'm going to explain something. If you're at home and you're afraid to tell your gaming group that you're a snacker, I've got your back, okay? Because it's okay to fucking snack, all right? When you're out there, some of us sweat from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. Some of our bodies are betraying us constantly. would I have chosen this paper white, fur-covered, constantly sweating body? No, I wouldn't have. Does it require constant almonds? Yes. Almonds all the time, okay? And I'm not going to apologize because these two fucking elevated beings, these two hovering, what are the pre-skexy, pre-mystic light beings from the Dark Crystal? Oh, God. You two, some of us are pod people, okay? I'm a little podling, and I need to snack. If I could have another mouth in my back so that I could, the biggest obstacle in my GMing, all right, is that the same place I talk from is where the food needs to go.
We know what to get him for Christmas.
A mouth in my back. So that I can have a friend shoveling salami into an open furnace in my torso while I narrate. And I'm not sorry. I like to snack. To answer your question, almonds.
You have never had something with caramel in it that kicks it up the way marshmallow kicks something up.
What?
Marshmallow
This guy might as well just have diarrhea shooting out of his mouth.
As an enhancer, you cannot touch caramel because there's no such thing as a marshmallow drizzle. Caramel drizzle, fucking, that's fancy shit.
What
So
the
they drop
fuck?
all over things.
What the
A
fuck do
marshmallow
you see
drizzle?
on top of the sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving?
I'm a full
time?
marshmallow, you dumb asshole.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's an enhancer.
No, but not like a caramel drizzle. A caramel drizzle? A fucking chef. You got fucking Gordon Ramsay in the back. With his fucking fist fucking
Lemon meringue
marshmallows
pie.
fucking shooting at him.
Lemon meringue pie.
Stupid. Stand up so I can hear you when you're talking out of your asshole because it's fucking bullshit. You do this weekly with this dumb piece of shit? What a fucking moron. He's a functioning idiot. Does he hang his fucking helmet at the door before he walks in here? Because I swear to God, what time does your ride get here? I can't fucking believe you put yourself through this. He's a fucking, I swear to God, is he battery operated? He needs to be fucking rebooted. He needs to be rebooted because there's something fucking wrong with your dumb friend. Jesus Christ. Taste buds. More like fucking taste dud. He's got no fucking taste in nothing. Jesus Christ.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Little sleep here. Yeah. But you can't drown, can you, if you're tall? Standing up in the deep end?
What do you mean?
You must just stand up in the deep end.
Well, the deep end in Shrewsbury Baths, where I trained, was 12 and a half foot. Do you think I'm 12 and a half foot? Or that I've got a periscope mouth?
Yeah. Yes. Your head just like bobbing above the water. A little periscope mouth.
Wish I did have a periscope mouth.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? What would you do? What would be the
I'd
first
use it
thing
to
you
stand at the bottom of 12-foot pools and breathe freely.
Eat Maltesers?
Yep.
Pop some Maltesers in your mouth while you're
Sure.
underwater?
I mean, I can pop Maltesers in my mouth with my normal mouth.
Yeah, but not when you're underwater, though.
No.
Not when you're underwater.
Not 12 foot underwater.
Maltesers are the hardest because they're quite light and they'll float to the surface and you won't be
I
able
mean,
to eat them.
arguably, I could take Maltesers down to a depth of 12 foot and still consume them.
But they
No,
go
they'll
soggy.
float up to the
They
top.
float up or they go soggy, I think.
Oh, no, they'd float up if I didn't hold them in my hands.
Yeah.
I wasn't suggesting I could take them down with my mind.
When you open your throat,
Yeah, just pour it in.
like a raw egg in Rocky, like
Yeah.
this is going down.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, am I an old prune? Sure. But I'm never thirsty. I've never been thirsty. You know, there are people who are thirsty. I've never been. I'm 48. I'm entirely made of spray tan. I've never, people are like, oh, I'd do anything for a drink. That's because they've gone down the route of giving their bodies liquid. And so then they want more. The key is none.
That's a really interesting theory you've got there. People are thirsty because they've drunk
No,
water.
I don't know why people are thirsty. Maybe they've been outside. I don't go outside. So, sure, there are things that can make one thirsty, but I don't want water anywhere near me with its... It's like yoga or hummus. It's just all check, look at me. Look what I can do for you.
I'm not sure you can lump all those things together. I think water has probably more of a backstory than yoga and hummus.
Listen, I know that water, my little one is doing the water cycle now, yada, yada, you know, evaporation, precipitation, whatever. I get it. I like the sea. I like looking at a river. Do I want to drink it? Do I want to ingest it? Do I want to hear myself swallow? It's a solid no. So thank you, lovely water waiter, but it's not here. Not on my watch.
No, I mean...
Move along.
I will accept that you don't want water. That's fine.
Did I go in too hard? It's because I'm excited
I think
to
we're
be here.
skimming over your reasoning a little bit too much at this point
agree.
because you are talking about water as if it's a fad, as if it's a new thing that people have got into that you think is ridiculous.
No, all right. Can I expand on this?
You can, but also you're going to have to expand on the fact that you think the reasons that you don't like what you claim that you've never been thirsty, and that the reason for that might be because you've never been outside and you never want to hear yourself
like the
swallow,
outdoors.
which you think is limited to water at this point.
I think one gets warm and thirsty when they are either doing some form of movement, which I don't do, or they're outdoors, you know, and suddenly everyone's in the sun, they're wearing flip-flops, they're holding massive bottles of water, like the size of my 9-year-old. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Do you want some? Oh, have you got a straw? Oh, yeah, it's made of bamboo. I'm so thirsty. I don't leave my bed.
She goes, I'm Rachel. And I go, what? And she goes, I'm Rachel from the from the hit television show Friends. So I think like we're doing a bit now, you know, and this is how she's greeting me. And I'm like, this is a real story. Yeah. So I go, okay. I go, all right. I'm like, yeah. I'm very familiar. I don't know what to say. So I'm like, yeah, it's a good show. I'm like, yeah.
We were on a break.
Yeah. So I'm like, is this, sometimes you feel like you're a comedian. So someone's like, this is my joke.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. And we're in her doorway. So the door's not even closed yet. We're both standing at her door. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't know if she's going to like make a joke now.
Yeah.
And she's just looking at me. And I was like, I go, yeah. And she goes, do you know Ross? And I go, he's your brother. And she goes, not everybody knows that. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm like, yeah. I go, yeah. Because I go, I'm familiar with Chandler too. And she goes, oh, you know him? And I go, from the show.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And then she starts to turn down the corridor, like the hallway. And she goes, do you know Phoebe? And I go, yep. She goes, Phoebe? And I go, that from the show, the hit television show, Friends?
Yeah.
And she goes, that's actually played by an actress named Lisa Kudrow. And I go, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fucking lost. I'm scared now.
Yeah. And like, we're about to turn a corner. So I stop because everything inside of me is like, you should get out of here. Like, this is not.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I go, what? I actually said, what the hell is going on? What are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And she turns back to me and she goes, it's called acting. And she turns around and she walks down the hall. I just made that whole story up.
You're a fucking cunt.
You said.
You're a fucking cunt. You're a cunt. You're such a. You're such a cunt. I believe all of this.
I know. Do you know why? Because you told me, you said the Tracy Morgan thing. You're like, there's no way I can make that up. So I go, I wonder if I can make up a story.
By the way, that's a good story. That's a okay story.
Okay.
God damn it. I really am sitting here going like.
You're like, this is a fucking. Yeah.
Let's make a vow
Yeah.
that if we ever meet Jennifer Aniston, we bring each other.
Okay. And then do we tell her this story?
No.
Oh.
I say we let's meet Jennifer Aniston.
Why don't you put out, because I know you have a little buzz going, put out a message that we can send to Jen Aniston about meeting her for real.
Okay.
Look into your camera. Go ahead.
Hey, Jen. It's Bert Kreischer. See you soon. I froze.
It's all right.
I froze.
Yeah, I think she definitely.
I'm good at. Yeah, she might have definitely clicked. Hey, Jen, it's Bert Kreischer. I'm here with Tom Segura. Both of us have Netflix specials. I already fucked it up. All right, let me start again. Hey, Jen, comedian. God damn it, I'm fucking this up.
It's all right.
Hey, I'm not Brad Pitt. Hey, okay, here we go. Rachel, what's up?
I had a great time. I had a great lunch, and I really want to move forward with what we talked about.
Let's go back and forth. Ready?
Yeah.
You go to your camera, I'll go to my camera,
Okay.
and then we'll go back and forth, and then we'll cut a sizzle. And then, but what do we want out of this? Do we just want to do like brunch with her at her house?
Yeah.
Brunch. Do we want to
I mean,
bring our
it's kind of like, you know, presumptive to say we have to be at your house. You know what I mean? Like how about we just want to have lunch?
We're not coming to my fucking house. We can't fit all of us.
Well, I'm just saying though, you can't, you know, is meeting someone is meeting, and if I want to meet you at your house,
Well,
it's
everything's
a little
closed. It's
aggressive.
got to be at her house or your house.
Okay.
Do we invite her to your house? No.
Sure.
No, we go to her house.
Okay. How about we say
Do we bring our wives?
No.
Good. Can she bring a dude?
For safety. No, that sends the wrong message. We're dangerous. You should protect yourself. It doesn't sound good. We understand that you might feel threatened in our presence. So if you want to have a couple of security people there, it's a good idea.
And then you would, for safety. I'm gonna piss in my pants.
If you're around us, you might think you're gonna die. So bring things.
My kids sent the wrong message. For safety. Can we come to your house? There's some people there. For safety.
That's not a way to get a meeting with someone. Be like, hey, can I meet you? But you should protect yourself. What if she was like about to be like, I'll meet these guys, and then we're like, but you gotta be safe. I feel really sick again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. For safety. Can I tell you what makes me so happy? Is I know I can watch this now and I'm gonna laugh this hard again.
I know.
For safety. Oh, fuck me.
I can feel my lungs struggling.
I felt, you know the smell of throw up when it comes out your nose?
What?
That's the wrong message.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Hold on, let me kill this beer.
Okay.
Oh, I've never had this much fun with my family. That is the hardest I'm gonna need Nadav to clip that out for me to have on my phone just to fucking cheer me up.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck, for safety. So Jen, we'd love to stop by.
This is it. This is our plea.
This is our plea.
And we do understand if you have security.
Now we do. Now we definitely do.
But we would never hurt you. I feel sick. I actually feel sick. Again. This reminds me of Kool-Aid.
Oh.
All right.
For safety.
Yeah, protect yourself.
For safety. Are you totally safe with us? I am totally safe. You might want to have a few guys around, but you should be
We'd love to meet you still. You should protect yourself.
Come on, prepared. Yeah, be prepared for anything. I wish I wasn't wearing a see-through shirt. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, this has been the best episode we've ever done.
Did we book Warren this episode?
We booked Warren episodes this episode.
This episode?
You want to be... Oh,
and we low-key threatened Jennings. You know what's gonna happen if she sees this and she ever sees one of us in public? You're sweating so much.
Pouring sweat. I'm crying. Oh. I gotta call my agent. Get in touch with Jennifer Aniston now.
Who reps her? We gotta find out who reps her.
Who reps Jen Aniston. Oh.
We're not a threat. I just want to say that. We're not a threat.
Sweaty guys crying, thinking about you.
We love you. We respect you. And we would never.
We're never gonna hurt you. We promise we won't hurt you.
We're not gonna. All right, we gotta wrap this up.
Fuck. I could laugh like this for another hour. Let me just kill this beer.
All right.
Hey, to Warren Sapp and Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
This has been a great fucking episode.
That was a lot of fun.
I love this show.
Yeah, it's so fun.
No one's. I have tears in my eyes.